Welcome to the wonderful world of Dream Theater. This is our stage. As they say, the stage is set. It's 4 o'clock, and 4 o'clock means that the crew is ready for us to sound check. But let me give you a quick tour of what we're looking at here. This is Guitar World. This is Kevin, constantly tuning guitars for John. Which guitar is this right now?
This one is Drop D.
The Drop B.
Drop D.
Drop B.
D.
D. My
Sorry,
hearing.
I'm chewing gum.
The guitar is so loud that this ear is completely gone. The Drop D is used for what? Home and Misunderstood?
Misunderstood, which
are both in the set tonight. And I strategically segued them together. So, John,
thank you very much.
That's one less guitar change for Kevin. And he's got a plethora, if I may use such a word, of guitars here, as you can see. They're all tuned differently. And I guess, is there a main and a backup for each in case the string breaks?
No.
Really?
We only have backups for the main guitars, which are tuned to E, and then everything else is
So if he breaks a guitar during like a string during Panic Attack or Home, any of the detuned or the alternate tunings, he's fucked?
He's going to have to do some sort of transposing.
Really?
Figure
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he carried backups.
No, not on this one.
Let's keep walking. See you, Kev. This is, by the way, this is called stage left. A lot of people get confused which is stage left, stage right. It's from the artist's perspective. So this is stage left, and always on stage left is Mr. Stu Wilson, our honorary and expert monitor man. He's been with us for 2 tours now, is that correct?
Sure.
And his job is incredibly important because whereas the front of house guy is making the sound for you guys, Stu is making the sound for us guys, and he's got 5 different mixes to work with, and he's going to make sure we're all getting what we need for every different song. And as you can see, he's got 5 different packs back here, each with their own mix, and if you were to plug into any of those, you're going to hear a completely different mix. Mine is usually, mine's a pretty balanced mix of everything. I need to hear my vocals. What would be the complete opposite of my mix? James, what does he have?
Vocals, reverbs, and
does he have any
band
instruments?
underneath.
Does he have my vocals?
No.
Really?
He does on Dark Eternal and Constant Motion. When you guys are talking back when you're doing verses together,
forth, right.
it helps him with his timing. The intro to Take the Time.
There you go.
He listens to that when he can key off of you.
Even I'm learning something here. Okay, let's keep going. See you. Thank you. This is where John lives on stage, but of course you guys see this every night. This is nothing new. This is John's world, and I'll let you know a secret. These cabinets aren't even plugged in. Come back here with me. These are actually John's 2 cabinets, and these are the only things that are actually plugged in for the show. As you can see, they're under there, and those ones there up are there just really for look. But back here you can see this is James's little tent. This is where he hangs out during the show. I think he stole this idea from Ozzy Osbourne. No, actually, I think a lot of singers have this, actually. But this is a place for him to be able to chill out and catch his breath during all the instrumental breaks. And he's got his set list every night back here, so he knows what's coming up, and he can be prepared. It's usually filled with waters and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go back around the front. This stage prop, this is an actual street light that is on tour with us, and actually, in addition to looking very cool, it actually does serve a little purpose because between songs I like the stage to be completely blacked out for a dramatic effect. But because we have the street light, Steve is actually able to put a little bit of light on there so John could see when he has to switch guitars and make his way up to the pedal board. So in between songs when we have a blackout, there's a little bit of light for John to be able to move around. Here's John's pedal board. I have no idea what the fuck it does, but I'm sure he could tell you. And as you know, these are his, I don't know what they're called, little things for him to put his legs up because we don't have real monitors on stage. He needs something to be able to prop his leg up and play his leads. He's got a little light for here so he can see what the hell he's doing during the blackouts. A microphone, that's all you need. Thelma Young's world, this is his pedal board. I have no idea what the fuck it does. But there it is. Here is Jordan's world. I would say Keyboard World is a big gig in the world of Dream Theater. I mean, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of shit up here. I have no idea what any of it does. Well, I know what these do. I have no idea what any of this does. This is a Mellotron, actually. I do know what that does. It gives you some really cool, authentic Mellotron sounds and Jordan's pads and stuff. And this is Jordan's latest toy, the Zen Reffer, which lets him come out front and jam with John and the rest of the band and the audience. It leaves me feeling very jealous because I'm now the only one that can't move. So I'm the only one that's stuck in my position. Over here is Bass World. We have a special guest visitor today, Mr. Russell Allen from Symphony X.
Hey.
Hanging out in Bass World.
What's up, baby?
What's up, brother? There's JMX. And normally he's got like a real couch and a table and candles and a cappuccino maker. I mean, normally this is where John usually lives. Before the show, during the show, after the show. And Russ likes to hang out here too, although it's my first time seeing him here. But it's very comfortable in the world, isn't it?
Totally, he's got the vibe, man.
This is where I watch you guys from most nights, is in JMX World.
I gotta come chill out over here.
This is where I live. This is Drum World. So depending on which kit I'm on, I can come up and down either set of stairs. There's a lot here, as you can see. It's basically two kits, a big metal kit and a big kind of progressive experimental kit. But I switch back and forth from song to song, or sometimes even within the same song. I love playing older songs on this side because it gives me a whole new approach to the parts. And I have rear view mirrors on the kit, so I can always see the video show for cues or just to make notes and critique and, you know, be on top of what's going on. I got a punching bag here because normally on previous tours, when I'd get really pissed about something, I would take it out on the mic stand. And this Christmas, it arrived in the mail. All of a sudden, it was to the drummer from the microphone stand. The microphone stand actually gave me a Christmas present this year, and it was this punching bag. This way I don't have to take my anger out on him anymore. I could actually just go a couple rounds up here. And so there you go. These are the secret electronic cowbell pads. I use this to cue the rest of the band and also Steve, our LD, and also Johnny, our video guy. We're the only ones that can hear this in our inner ears, and I use it to count songs in or to cue stuff or to get somebody's attention, and I got one on each side of the kit. The kit has to be well covered with, I need to be able to access water at any time. I need to be able to access sticks at any time. I have stick holders everywhere and cool little water stand. And here's my gong. A lot of people always say, why do you have all this stuff? Do you actually play it all? Do you use it all? Do you hit it all? And I actually do, but depends on the set list. Because, like, for instance, this gong, a lot of people wonder why it's here and I don't actually ever hit it. It just depends on the set list. Like, I use it during Home. I used to use it during 6 Degrees, which we're not doing on this tour. The beginning of Trial of Tears, sometimes I use it. So it all depends on the set, whether this thing gets hit or everything. Anyway, that's it. That's a lot of babbling. That's a lot of information. So I'm going to stop here. So there's our stage. The stage is set. We're ready to rock Frankfurt, and we'll see you.